So now this is worth more. You feel me? So after you do what I just showed you how to do, you will know how to make your designs worth more. So now you know. So again, you got multiple. This is how y'all be asking me, how do I come up with so many listings? How do I come up with so many listings like this? This is how I come up with so many listings. This is how I have 800, 500, thousands of products like this, showing you right now. What's good, family? Today I'm gonna be showing y'all the best way to sell AI images online. The exact strategy that I use to leverage my images as much as possible and post them on as many platforms as possible for the most amount of money. I want y'all to make sure you pay attention and make sure you watch this video to the end because I'm gonna be going over a lot basically and showing you guys step by step how I do this and the different ways you can implement selling digital images online that is created by AI. I'm gonna be going over special tools that is in the Discord that you guys have access to, and we gonna get into it, fam. There's no excuses. It's 2024. If you're broke, it's your fault. Let's get into it. Take notes. Get a notebook out, and make sure y'all paying attention. Let's get to it. Okay, not gonna lie. Excuse me if I sound a little tired. Am because I've been up for over like 30 hours, but no excuses. The hungry gonna eat. I still have to get this video out for y'all. So, what we're gonna be going over is the different type of images you can sell and how you can sell each of these images. You feel me? Because the thing about selling images online, and if you're gonna be getting into this field, is you need to understand the different types of images and how and what people would be using them for. You understand? So, for example, let's go right now. What I want you guys to do is, if you've been following along, if you follow me, and you do the Adobe Stock method, you guys know about playground.com. This is the free AI image generator that we use to generate these images. So right now what we're going to do is just go to create. I want 4 images. So for one, let's talk about what we want to sell, right? So let's talk about the different approaches of selling images online. Okay, so this is one of my Adobe Stock accounts. And if you're familiar with my page and my content, you know that I talk about Adobe Stock. This is one of the first things you guys can do, even if you're under 18. You just got to say that you're over 18 on Adobe Stock. But this is how you can start generating income online. Is you can take AI images, right, and you take different type of AI images and you upload them to Adobe Stock. And honestly, every image that you upload, no matter what, if you're uploading it onto Printify, if you're uploading it onto Etsy, you should be uploading it onto Adobe Stock too, because the more places you upload it, the better. You feel me? So even if it's little money, Adobe Stock doesn't pay the most for these images, but again, all money is still money. But that's what y'all gotta get the mindset and the concept of. But let's talk about the different images we have on here, right? So if we click this one right here, this is a SVG. I want to find so this right here, a regular image. This is a JPG, a JPEG. This is a standard image. You feel me? No transparent background, just a image. This would be used for like a wallpaper or a presentation, like the background of a presentation or something. I'm sure that's what people would use it for. Same thing with like, for example, this JPEG wallpaper. What is it called? It's not in a standard square. So if we go here, this is another JPEG which is in the standard square. But let's go to something like this, right? This is an SVG file. A SVG file means it can be scaled to any size without losing quality, and also it's editable. So like you can edit each of these points and change the colors and everything in the design software. So SVG files are worth more. And follow along with me. I'm going to show you exactly how you can start generating AI made SVG files. You feel me? So pay attention and watch closely. So SVG files are really going to be worth the most because they're the most customizable. And then you'll have things like uh, looking for PNG. You'll have things like PNGs like this. This is a PNG image. A PNG image, if you set it up correctly, is going to have a transparent background. So when you these sell for more than, let's say, a standard JPEG images, because they can be used more for like a shirt. They can be put on presentations as well, but they don't have a background, so it's easier to be more adaptable. So like you just gotta know what you're doing. So for me, if I make JPEG images, generally I make them for wallpapers. But if I'm gonna make a square image or something like that, I'll rather make it something with a transparent background because it can be applied to more places. They can put their own background on it, and it's just more versatile. So that's Adobe Stock, right? You could take, for example, these SVG files. If we go on Adobe Stock, and you'll, I mean not Adobe Stock. I'm sorry, Etsy. If we go on Etsy, you'll see here like SVG file, SVG file, SVG file. You see like, for example, these people 7.1 thousand reviews. If you when you look at reviews and you look at shops, you want to basically use a percentage base of 10% of people generally leave a review. That's like an average. So if you see 10% of people left a review, that means this person has at least 70K sales. You feel me? So 70K 70,000 sales from from digital products selling stuff like this SVGs. As you see, this selling this for $2. This is not the actual shirt. And I'm gonna show you how you create this stuff with AI. I don't know why my internet's going so slow. Something has to be downloaded. But as you can see, this is a bestseller right here. This is just a SVG file, right? And I'm gonna show you guys again how to generate this stuff with AI, right? In a second. But I just want to show you the different type of images you can sell. You can take the same SVGs that you sell on here, put them on Adobe Stock as well. You can also, for example, you see how they have this on a mock-up. We have Printify right here. What you could do is go to Printify and you can add these designs onto a custom shirt, which I'll show you in a second. I'm basically going to show you guys the process. I just want to break down the step by step on what each of these images are, the type of these images. We want to design something for a shirt. This is an image that we have in mind. I'm looking at my dog that's sitting on my desk, my little stuffed dog. Let's say a dog, right? Let's say French bulldog. Oh, I can't spell. I'm sorry. This keyboard's throwing me off. Okay, French bulldog. Let's say cartoon. Um, simple vector clip art with white background. So French bulldog cartoon simple vector clip art with white background. So vector is just a type of style of images. Like for example, the SVG is a vector file. So it's just basically something that doesn't have like too much colors. You'll see right now when I create it, I'll explain it. But we're gonna have this generate, and I had it put with a white background because when we use a software to upscale and remove the backgrounds, and really any software is a lot easier when you have a solid color background, not a background with a lot of different colors. If you have a background with a lot of different colors, it's going to give you issues and mess up your image. So the cleaner and the like singular color the you have for a background, the better. Like it's going to be a cleaner image. Okay, so boom, this is what we're looking for, right? But for one, I want to show you with the software that we're using today. Well, no, we're just gonna do this with a PNG, right? So we're gonna take this and we're gonna make this a PNG. So we're gonna remove the background from this, and I'm gonna show you how to do this, right? And this is going to be basically required for any platform that you upload an image to for sale. So the key is to remove the background and upscale, because without upscaling it, it's not going to be in a good quality for print. It's not going to get accepted to Adobe Stock, and you're going to have complaints on Etsy. So make sure that you follow these steps closely so you can get the best results. So right now, the software that I'm about to use is in the Discord. It's available to the premium members in the Discord. Premium membership is only $7, and it has way more course content on all this stuff. But if you don't want to use that, you don't have $7, then you can use free online upscalers to just be a pain in the ass, and they might not get accepted by Adobe Stock. So if you do have $7, I highly recommend you do use the software in the Discord. It's the same one that I use. I actually coded this myself. I've been using this code to upscale and do my images automated for the longest time. I just put it into a application where you guys can use it directly in the Discord. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that now. We're gonna take this image. All I'm gonna do is copy it from Bing, right? And you can do multiple images from this. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and go to Discord. So in Discord, what you're gonna do is when you have the premium role, you can do this. And right now, this is a premium chat. I'm just gonna do YCAI. So what it's gonna do is gonna create you a private thread. Just click here. It's gonna take you to your private thread, and now you can see Young CEO. How can I assist you today? This is a whole custom AI that teaches you how to make money, but today we're just going over the image aspect, the image upscaling part. I'm gonna make more videos on how to do that. It's already up. The how to use Young CEO AI video here, so or wherever somewhere on the screen you'll see it. So make sure you guys watch that as well, so you know how to navigate. But for now, again, we're just going over the image aspect. So if we click here, if we type here, um, no, for first we're just gonna do support. So we do support. It's gonna tell you the different commands you have. So YCAI. This just brings open this right here. Then you have up and rim. So upscale just upscales the image and doesn't remove the background. Rim removes the background and upscales the image, and it upscales these images to be good for print on demand and get accepted in Adobe Stock. It automatically does it. And then so we have other stuff like PDFs, but again, like I said today, we're just going over the image stuff. So right now, let's go and let's upscale that image that we want. But right now, again, we want to remove that background. So what we're gonna do is do rim, upload file. Um, well, no, I'm sorry. We're just gonna copy it in here because I didn't download it. Just copy it in here. Just do rim and send it. Send the message with the image. So I sent the $REM as well as an attached image, and you can do multiple images. It's just gonna send you a zip file. But for now, I'm just doing one as an example. So you see it's processing, boom, just processed. Now you see upscale to 3000 by 3300 DPI and also remove the background in a matter of seconds. You feel me? So now that we have that final image, what we can do is save this image, right? Make sure you have it saved. Now, once you have it saved, let's start with Adobe Stock, just so we can go over that again, right? So on Adobe Stock, let's go to Contributor. Let's go to Upload. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna upload the file that we just downloaded. Okay, it's loading. Now, so what you're gonna do here while it's loading, your image is loading. What you're gonna do is follow these steps again. Make sure you watch my other Adobe Stock video to make sure you do everything correctly. But you do created using generative AI tools. You can do people and property or fictional. Um, the title here you want it. For this we're gonna do French bulldog PNG. So French bulldog PNG. And we're gonna get some keywords in here. The more keywords you use, the better. I'm gonna show you an easy way to get the keywords, and this is gonna be optimized in the future. We update this bot often. So like I said, this just dropped. I plan to do a lot of changes in here. So if you do basically you don't even need to do any slashes. You're already in here. You can just conversate with the bot right now. So just say, give me 49 Adobe Stock optimized uh, keywords separated by commas. Um, can't spell. Okay, separated by commas. For a image of a cartoon vector clip art pug, and you replace this with whatever image that you use. But this is just a general example. Give me 49 Adobe Stock optimized keywords separated by commas for an image of a cartoon vector clip art pug. So press enter. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, I just realized that it just cut out like the past 30 minutes of me recording, and this has been gave me the Young CO AI gives me this output. Once you have your output, um, put your tags into Adobe Stock. You want to make sure that you put generate created using generative AI tools. People and property are fictional. Put a title. Get your tags from here. Young CO AI makes it easy. Like I said, this is the same software I use to do this. Like I have had automated software that I ran locally for a long time. I just put this into the Discord so y'all can use it as well. So that's in there. Use it. Um, After you do that, just submit it, and you're good. You just wait for Adobe Stock to approve you. So now what you can do is right. You take this image and you have it on Adobe Stock. Now what you want to do is you want to post it on Etsy as well. So if we go on like Etsy, you'll see Etsy has French Bulldog designs, whatever. Again, I just recorded 30 minutes of this stuff before. Like I was just going over a whole bunch of stuff and showing you guys this, but I'm gonna do it again. But this is why it's on like Halloween pugs because we're heading towards Halloween when I'm dropping this video. So like you see that people are already that's trending right now. French Bulldog PNG is what I searched up, and you see Halloween stuff is popping up. So but the point is people are selling PNG files. So as you can see, spooky dog. It's better if you add text, which you can do through Canva. But you see the different PNG files you can add. I'm gonna show you how to emulate these different images with Playground in a second, which is what I was doing when I realized that I wasn't recording. But yeah. So what you're gonna do is what you need to do to upload to Etsy is you go to Canva. You make a document that is 3,000 by 3,000 pixels. You add that image in there, and you just add a simple text over it, and you make the opacity just transparent, so it's slightly over it, just so people don't steal your image, and you're good. What you would do is you would have this as your thumbnail, and you would have the product file is your image that is upscaled, which is the image that we're looking at right now. The image that's upscaled with no background. That is what the client will be getting as a final product. So if you need help uploading to Etsy, make sure you get in the Discord. I have full on Etsy and how to do this. I'm not going over that full process right now. I'm just showing you guys the images and can do the systems and the ways that I make money. I'm not going too deep into exactly how to do each one step by step. So once you have the thumbnail file, upload that to Etsy. Upload the digital file, the PNG file as a digital product, and now you're on two platforms. Now what you can do is right, you can go and easily take that image, go on Printify, and again, I did this process. It only took me a couple minutes. I did this on record. I'm not gonna do it again. It didn't record for some reason. But as you can see, I don't know why this stuff's not loading, but you can see here that I just added the image here. It's extremely simple. It's a very straightforward process. You can add the image onto Printify and then you publish it, and you can easily copy it to multiple stores. So now for you have it on Adobe Stock, you have it on uh, Etsy, you have it on Printify, which you can basically drive traffic to. You can have it on Etsy. I mean, you have it on TikTok because that's going to be a whole bunch of traffic. That's really the main source y'all should focus on right now, and mastering that affiliate program. And you can have it on Amazon, and you can have it on eBay as well as Walmart and other platforms directly through Printify. So that's 7 different platforms you can have one image file on. You feel me? One image file you can turn into products that you can put on 7 different platforms. You feel me? And not including selling the actual image files on another Etsy store as well. So this is a valid way to make money. I'm telling y'all, these are things that I actually do. These are things that I'm working with my family on doing as well, like literally creating structures for this. So you can take advantage of it, or you can sit on your ass and not do nothing about it. But that's basically the structure of how you would take an image and um, sell it for value. You feel me? In the ways that I know, and you can also again put like the JPEG images on Printify, right? Let's say those wallpaper images. You can put that on Printify as wall art. Like if you go to the catalog, you can see here they have different stuff like mugs and other things like that. So you can put a backpack. Those big images, you can put it on different things as well. So you can leverage it in multiple ways. But right now, what I'm gonna show you next is the real method, like the best type of images to sell, and that's how to sell these SVG images, these vector files that cost the most. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to generate those with AI using the Young CO AI as well as Playground. So this is how we're gonna generate SVG files. So if we go here, let's go first. We're gonna just go on Playground, right? This was some prompting I was doing before, like you can easily replicate stuff you see on Etsy by just typing keywords and playing with it. Like you can copy their title, put it in the prompt, and play with it until you get a desired result. So let's go into what I was showing y'all before, and that, or what I was telling you I was going to show you, which is showing you how to create and generate SVGs with AI and Young CEO AI. So I'm going to show you. Let's do a simple black and white uh pug vector SVG. So let's see what this generates. Okay, so now you see this is our output. We really be one of the simplest possible, like with no grades and stuff. But this will be okay. It's just not going to give us the best output. Um, but I'm gonna show you how to get it better so you don't run into no issues. Simple black and white pug vector SVG. Um, do minimal again, like I showed y'all before, and then you can also do like uh bold, iconic. I can't spell. Iconic logo, black and white pug vector SVG. Okay, so results like this are gonna get the best results on really selling, and also this from the background remover in general. So like, let's just take this one right here, and not even this remover. I mean the vectorizer. So the thing is gonna turn the SVG file that's gonna make it worth more. So right now, as a standard JPEG, this is not worth the most money. That's what I'm saying. You got to know the difference between the images that you sell, because this same image can sell for 25 cents or it can go for a couple dollars. So you just have to know what you're doing, and this is exactly what I'm showing you right now. So let's go here, right? Take this image. You want to make sure right now with the current stage of the bot that's in the server, you can only use black and white images, which is fine because a lot of people, like for example, what they would use this for, like let's say somebody has a vinyl cutter or a material cutter, somebody that makes shirts, a lot of people on Etsy and on Adobe Stock that will be on these websites, they use these things for creative things. This is how they make money. They make clothing, they do projects, different things like that. So SVGs that you can edit, um, and that you can put onto different products is gonna just worth. It's gonna be worth more. So let's not get too much into the details. Let's copy this image. Let's go into Discord. Just so you guys know, the bot will delete your thread after 5 minutes of inactivity. So don't leave nothing sensitive in there. Do YCAI, join your thread. What we're gonna do here is do $ VEC for vector. We're gonna add an image. Again, make sure it's black and white. Forgot. Let me just copy and paste it. Vec. Now what that's gonna do is it's gonna take that image and instantly turn it into an SVG. So like if you don't have a vector editing software, you won't really be able to see this on Canva. It usually lets you add it in here. Sometimes it be tripping. But let me save this real quick. And now boom, that's uploaded, right? Same concept as on before with the PNG file, but instead of PNG, you would just make this SVG. Oh, sorry. Make sure that's caps. SVG. And then let's some more, make sure it's big enough. And as you can see here, right, now we have the option to change the color. So now if they want to, they can change the color on here. They can do a lot with this SVG file in design software. So now this is worth more. You feel me? So after you do what I just showed you how to do, you will know how to make your designs worth more. So now you know. So you would do the same process as before of uploading this to Adobe Stock and uploading this to Etsy. You can even put this on a shirt and you'll have more customizable options. But that's how you turn any image that you get from Playground or any online. You can go on Google and get this image and put it into your own design software. So it's like you can replicate this for a lot of different things. Like for example, let's say you want to create clothing brand assets, right? Let's do some stuff like this. Instead of pug, we're gonna do Y2K star and just to say, should have said it's like shooting star or something. But like just say Y2K star. But you see how all I did was change like two words, but it's gonna keep the same style. That's how you prompt. Like with me, I keep the same structure of the prompt and just change like the subject. So like with this one, this didn't give the best result. So let's play around with it a little bit. Y2K. Simple bold minimum shooting star. Um, and then say white background. Okay, white background. So as you can see with playground, like when you want to reference things that are like common terms on Google or like fashionable, like I don't use Playground AI for my clothing brand stuff. What I use Playground AI for is generic images that I will upload to what's it called to like um mainly to Adobe Stock. If you guys want the premium AI that I use to generate crazy vectors that I use to generate thousands with clothing brands. Y'all join the Discord. I teach y'all how to use it and how to prompt with it, everything. Or you guys can get the Printing Money with AI ebook that teaches you exactly what I showed y'all today in a written format with resources to help you succeed, as well as the better website for generating images for free. But this would definitely get the job done. This definitely still makes me money, but specifically on Adobe Stock for like generating images. I would say like this, you can still use Playground. You just might have to prompt a little bit more. But like for me, for clothing brand images, for what I create, I use the premium. I highly recommend really everybody use the premium version. But again, I just can't. I'm not gonna leak it because that's gonna saturate the market. You gotta be in the premium section and know that. So yeah, if you guys want to know that, click the link in my bio. Get the premium. It's only $7. Price of a cheeseburger will change your life. I promise you. Don't need your $7. But again, I'm not gonna saturate the method. But yeah, Playground would most definitely get the job done. You can definitely make money on Etsy with it. I just again use a different one because I make a certain type of product. But I promise you, you will still make money doing this. Do not let that be a turn off at all. On here, I wouldn't. Again, like I said, I'm gonna show you the result, the same prompt, right? I'm not gonna show you the website, but I'm gonna show you the result from the premium website, just so you can see what I'm talking about. The premium AI, the AI that I provide for premium members, created just on the first prompt. Um, it's definitely better. The prompt can be better for sure, but like for example, the thing about this AI is you could reference relevant things and famous characters and it's gonna generate accurate, clean responses. So like for this, I'm just gonna do again. We're gonna turn this to a vector. So we do $VEC, and then I'm gonna paste the image. This is the image that it was generated from Etsy. What's it called? I'm not from. I'm sorry. From the premium AI that I was using. So once you do this, it's the same process that we did before. Turn this into a vector. Okay, so now that's a vector, and I want to show you also that you could do the same process right with this. Let's do $, REM with this, and then again, now this is how you leverage your bag. You can sell PNG and SVGs on Adobe Stock and Etsy. So again, you got multiple. This is how y'all be asking me, how do I come up with so many listings? How do I come up with so many listings like this? This is how I come up with so many listings. This is how I have 800, 500, thousands of products like this, showing you right now. Okay, I messed up and I put the SVG back into the output and messed up the whole code. But just do remove and then you input the PNG file. I mean not the PNG, just the output file that you get from the AI. You do rem with. You don't want to do rem remove with the SVG. Just remove the background with the PNG. And as y'all see, it's not perfect yet. You may need to run it through like Canva as well. On some images, it just is not perfect. Some images it works perfectly fine, but within these next 1 2 days, like this will be fixed. But for now, again, you may have to do some touching up on it. But this is just an example of how to use the background remover with different images. And for example, if this was bigger, this would have came out cleaner. But you can do it with really any image and upscale it. You can do it with multiple. I'm gonna show you how to do multiple right now. Just do $up. or rim. It doesn't matter for now. I'm just gonna do up because we did rim already. What we're gonna do is just select uh multiple files, right? Let's just click one, two, three. So I'm just getting three random files up. So now it's processing. Let's give it some time. And this time you see it gives you a zip file instead of just one individual file. Since you have multiple, it gives you a zip file. It's gonna take you to download. I'm gonna show you what that looks like when you open it. Uh, so this is what it looks like when you do multiple. You're gonna have them in here as PNG files in a zip file. All you need to do is extract them to another folder to be able to easily use them. But yep, that's how you use the watch the AI and the image functionality with this. Um, Again, you can use the step by steps are go to Adobe Stock. I mean, first you make the image. You upscale the image. You can use any software. I recommend you use this one because it keeps it real simple. You can do multiple at once. Um, you guys use this, use the upscaler once the image is upscaled and know what kind of image you're selling, whether it's a PNG, JPEG, whatever. Make sure if it's a PNG, you got the background move. If it's a vector, it's vectorized. So once you have your image, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it to Adobe Stock first, upload that. Then you go to Etsy, upload that. And if you have like a PNG file that you can make a PNG and an SVG, upload both of those different types. It's two separate listings. That's how you get your listing numbers up. So you have a PNG file of like, for example, this you have as a PNG if this wasn't messed up like this. But you have a PNG file and then you have a SVG file too. You sell those two different price points. You can sell the PNG for a little bit cheaper and the SVG for a little bit more. You can sell a bundle for both of them together. And you feel me? That's just how you market. So once you do that, you can take those same designs, put those on Printify, then you run it through each platform: TikTok, Amazon, Etsy, print on demand. You feel me? Walmart as well, so you can literally put them on all platforms. If you guys follow this stuff for this holiday season, y'all will make a bag. I'm telling y'all the step by step blueprint on how I'm making my money. So y'all can't tell me that I'm not giving y'all the answers. I'm not. You feel me? So put in the work. If you have questions, join the Discord. Also, again, this YC AI is trained on all this stuff. You ask your questions, it's gonna give you answers. You have questions like, what niches, which images should I create? What would be the best? Blah blah blah. Ask the same questions y'all ask me. Ask the AI. It's gonna give you good responses because that's what it's made to do. That's what I sit here and spent days and days and days working on. So make sure that y'all are focused, y'all locked in, y'all take advantage of this and ask questions in the Discord. Let's make this money. Y'all like and subscribe and make sure y'all let me know what you think in the comments and how I can help y'all, what y'all want to see next, man. I love y'all. Let's get this money. The hungry gonna eat.